right, here we go. And welcome to the Warriors NRL Fanatics channel. And today I'm going to be doing a preview between the Warriors and the Newcastle Knights round 2 game. And I've got a special guest on joining me, and that's Nathan Moore. He's a big Newcastle Knights fan. So before I get into what I'm going to discuss, Nathan, why don't you introduce yourself and how long you been a Newcastle Knights fan for?
Hey, I'm Nathan Moore, as Warriors NRL Fanatics just said. Been a fan for a bit now, for not long. It's for a while now. It's what's the word? I've seen through the lows. Trust me. But we're here. I can actually put a date. I'll probably say that this will probably sound bad, but a year or two, I guess. 2 years, because before I went for the Knights, I actually used to go for Eastern Suburbs. So thank God I've got out of that.
Yep.
And that. But anyway, great to be here. Fantastic to be here.
Yeah, that's great to hear. Now, gonna get into the team list now, and I'll go through the Warriors line, and Nathan will go through the Newcastle Knights lineup. So yeah, let's get into it. So the Warriors, not many changes there. It's pretty much the same side, except Adam Pompey's into the centres for the injured Ewan Aikens. So as you guys already know, Ewan Aikens out for the next couple of months, and it's a big blow for us, but we'll soldier on. And so let's get into the full lineup. So Roger Tuivasa-Sheck's the captain. He's at fullback. On the wings, David Fusatua, and in the centres is Adam Pompey and Peter Hiku. And then on the other wing is Ken Mamalo. In the halves, Cody Nicaragua and Chanel Harris-Tavita. Adam Fanua-Blake's at prop, while Wade Egan is in at hooker. Jermaine Tanoa-Brown is at the other prop position. Elias Katoa in the second row with Bailey Seranen, and lock is Tohu Harris. So onto the bench is Jazz Tavanga, Ben Murdoch-Masila, Lisan Armel, and the 17 is Bunty Afoa. And now into the reserves is Marcelo Montoya, Sean O'Sullivan, Tom Ale, and Jack Murchie. So yeah, that's a very strong lineup. Besides the loss of Ewan Aiken, that's a very good team. Now, go into the Newcastle Knights lineup.
Yeah, all right. Right, Tex Hoy still at fullback. Your wingers are Stafford Toa and Heimel Hunt. Great to see Heimel Hunt still inside. Anali Tuala and Bradman Best are the centres. Kurt Mann, which was a bit of a shock for me, seeing him listed at 5'8". Mitchell, I'll explain that in a minute. Mitchell Pearce at halfback. David Clemmer at prop. Jaden Brayley at in hooker. Daniel Saifidi. David Clemmer and Daniel Saifidi are your props. Your second rollers, Tyson Frizzell and Mitch Barnett. And your lock forward is Connor Watson. The interchange, we've got Suaso Sue, Jacob Saifidi, Josh King, and Brodie Jones. Phoenix Crossland is in the reserves, as well as Pasami Solo. Dominic Young is listed in the reserves as well, so I can't wait to see if he does get a call up in the starting 17. And also we have G Hamat Sivasaki. I think that's how you say it. I'm terrible at these pronouncing them, but there you go. That's the Newcastle Knights lineup, and yeah.
Yeah, so give your thoughts on what are your thoughts on the Newcastle Knights team? Who do you think's going to be the key players for you guys for the game on Friday night?
Because it's going to be a tight one, I'm expecting a tight match between the two. You need a good like sharpshoot kicker or something like going on there. I think Mitchell Pearce is going to be really crucial in this. I think I guess you can sort of say the same as last week. Daniel Saifidi, I expect him to have a massive game going into this week. Tyson Frizzell, he'll start to show a lot of the form that he used to have when he was at St. George. Barnett, the forward pack, I just see them making huge strides. Now, if we're going to look at the backs, Bradman Best to have a big game, I hope, at least. What shocks me is actually the inclusion of Kurt Mann in the side, because during the game against Canterbury, he was out. He had pretty bad, sort of a bad leg injury there, or something like that. And we expected him to basically miss a couple of games, or maybe a month or two, or something like that. But here he is listed here in the side, which is fantastic to hear. And overall, I think it's a pretty quality. I think it's a quality side, especially in the forward compartment. I think they're going to have a massive game, and Mitchell Pearce, I think, is going to be the key man to watch in this one.
Yeah, so who's your key players to watch out for the Warriors, like danger players that the Knights need to watch out for on Friday night?
Well, obviously the big one has to be Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. I think he's the big one. But definitely Fanua Blake. David Clemmer needs to be on Fanua Blake at all times. As I said it before, I reckon Fanua Blake will be the buy of the year. Tohu Harris, again, that's another player, a big one there. I expect Nicarima to have a big game. I expect him to have a big game this one. Mainly the backs. It's mainly the backs I'm very concerned about. As a Knight fan, I'm concerned about, because they're quality there. You got David Fusitua, you got Ken Mamala. At one point, he was like leading the Ken Irvine medal with the most tries. I think it was a couple of years back. So again, he's danger. Peter Hiku, again, another player, and Adam Pompey. Like last year, Adam Pompey was a fantastic player for the Warriors, and in terms of the big danger man, I'm going to say Fanua Blake. I'm going to say Fanua Blake here. What do you think's your
for me,
danger for the Knights?
For me, for the Newcastle Knights, the player that we need to watch for, probably I'm going to say Daniel Saifidi, because he had a great game last week. I thought Daniel Saifidi was pretty good, so I think the player that we need to watch out for from the Newcastle Knights. Mitchell Pearce is a key player for the Knights, I think. He's a key. And there's another player, I think. Connor Watson. Yeah, I think Connor Watson in that lock is going to be interesting. So, those are the players. For me, players for the Warriors. Now, the key players for the Warriors, obviously the same players. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, David Fusitua, Ken Mamalo, the halves, Cody Nicarima and Chanel Harris-Tavita. Now, I thought the kicking game on Chanel Harris-Tavita wasn't the best, so he's going to have to improve on that one this week, because I think his kicking game was not at his best, but he's coming off an injury, so I think he'll be better for the run. And, the likes of Adam Fanua Blake to make big impact. And you're looking at our bench too. Our bench is pretty good. The likes of Bunty Afoa, Lisa Armel, and Ben Murdoch-Masila. So, those are key players for me. I've got a few, but those are my key players. Now, those are my key players. And for the Newcastle Knights, there's a lot of threats here as well. So, it's going to be I reckon. It's going to be a very interesting game. And on Friday night, I can't wait for it. And
it'll be a close one.
Yeah.
Real close.
Yeah, so now to get into a score prediction for the game, and Yeah, how do you see this game going? Do you see it being a close game or?
Well, both teams are similar. Both teams have sort of the same structure of game. So I think this will be a really entertaining game to watch. I don't know why this game is not on Channel 9. Why does it have to be Titans Broncos? I mean, that game's probably boring as shit. No offense to the fan base there, but you compare that game to Warriors and Knights, and you look at the squad. You look at what we both think will be a really close game. It's a no-brainer. Put it on Channel 9. But yeah, I say, as I said, it'll be close. It'll be very tough to call. Like it's sort of I reckon both way. I think either a penalty,
Yep.
maybe just a try would do it. So again, it'll be close, but it'll be entertaining. It'll be very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, I'm the same. I feel a close game. For me, I think this will be a very close one, and I'm gonna pick Warriors 26-18. I reckon, and yeah, I think first try scorer. I'm probably gonna go with. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Fusatu actually. I went with Renee last week, but it was Bailey Serenin that got the try last week. So I'm gonna go with a winger this week. I'm gonna go with Ken Romalo for the first. What's your score prediction for the game, and who's for the first try in this game?
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. This will be biased, I know, but I'm gonna say Newcastle 28-24. I'd say we'll miss a goal.
Yeah,
I think we will miss a goal, but I'd say I think personally for me, I'd see Heimel Hunt scoring the winning try or Brayman Best. But as I said, it could go either way. It'll go either way. And I do agree. I do agree with what you said with Pussy Tour, and he'll score the match winner. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that happening. Yeah, that's what I reckon. Newcastle 28-24.
Yeah, before I go and there's an interesting head-to-head stat with the Warriors and Newcastle, and I'll just read it here. It says the Warriors head-to-head. Now they've played 41 games, the Warriors and Newcastle, and the Warriors have won 22, and the Newcastle Knights have won 18. So there's not too much in there, and there's only been one draw. So yeah, the last couple of meetings, the Warriors have Warriors won 36-6 was against the Newcastle Knights on the 29th of August. That was the game in Tamworth. Yeah, the other one was the one where the Knights won pretty easily, and that was in wet conditions on Newcastle. That was a 20 points to nil win to the Newcastle Knights on the 14th of March. So, and then in 2019, the Warriors won 24-20 over the Knights on the 6th of July in 2019. So, yeah, the head-to-head, there's nothing in between the head-to-head between the sides. And, yeah, interesting with the betting, actually. The Warriors are paying $1.95 and the Newcastle Knights are $1.85. So,
like the same.
Interesting. Yeah.
Wow.
So
that just tells you right there how tight it's going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, and yeah, I'd like to thank Nathan for jumping on for the preview between the Warriors versus the Knights game, and yeah, best of luck to you and your team, and
Thank you so much for having me, and best of luck to you two as well. So, yeah, fantastic game will be this Friday.
Yeah, it should be a good one. Yeah, before I go, as I said, also to get to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That'll be much appreciated. The channel's going all right. At the moment, it's 340 subscribers now, so I'm trying to get to 350. And also don't forget to hit that like as well on the stream as well. And yeah, thanks. Preview between the Warriors and the Newcastle Knights for round 2, and again for another video soon. So yeah, cheers.
See you.